Hi guys, my name is Emmanuela Okon and I am hosting the 4th episode of the Ayo Busari, Ayo Busari's YouTube channel. Yeah. I'm a pretty sad girl in a messed up world. I'm going to be introducing myself. My name is Emmanuela Okon. I am 18 years old. And like I said, I'm a fashion YouTuber and I am a style blogger. And I just started my YouTube channel January of this year, January 20 something, but I can't remember the day I started. I am the first child. I have 3 sisters and I am the first. Okay. My background. So I am Nigerian, okay, but I'm currently based in Canada. Yeah. So I'm Nigerian and I'm currently based in Canada. Yeah. Brow pomade in ebony. I might probably link this to their channel so like you guys can see, or I'm going to leave suggestions on like videos you can watch. So I'm just going to be highlighting my face. My school. So I'm at the University of Toronto. University of Toronto, Mississauga. That's my school. I'm currently in my second year. I'm in my second year of uni. Well, I'm going to my second year of uni. I'm not there yet and stuff. Next question. Where is it located? It's located in Canada, and that's in Mississauga. My course, currently, I just got into a program called CCIT, which means Communication, Culture, and Information Technology. I know that's really long. That's a really long course, and I don't like saying it because it's very long. And then I'm going to major. What's it called? I'm also going to major in. I'm going to major in political science, so that's CCIT and then political science. Next question. So next question is my occupation. So I'm still a student, but I'm currently working. Full time at a retail outlet. Next question. Hobbies. So for my hobbies, I like dancing. I like dancing and I like singing, and also I love watching YouTube videos. Like I think that every day, like even before I started, I think that's what even inspired me to like start my YouTube, because every day I would watch YouTube videos and everything. Okay, with my hobbies. And my hobbies, yes, so creating like YouTube videos or making YouTube videos all began with my love for watching YouTube videos. Like I used to watch like fashion related videos a lot. Yeah, so I think that really inspired me a lot to actually want to start my own channel. So next question. I'm just going to stay in my top. Talent. Talent. I know that I'm really good with social media, like trying to, what's the word? Trying to know like the kind of strategies, I said that. Strategies used to like be successful in social media. Like I find it very interesting. I find it very interesting to use social media. Also, another talent is editing videos. Like looking at something can be like, cause me personally, I find my inspiration through clothes, and I use this app called Pinterest. Like I'm even trying to be consistent with it because it really helps. Like, cause as a content creator or a fashion YouTuber or any kind of YouTuber at all, you might possibly have what is called a creative block. So, and it's always good to stay inspired by things. So exactly. Likes and dislikes. Okay, my well, I really love the color purple. Purple is my favorite color, and if you notice in my branding and all that kind of stuff, I tend to use purple a lot because I feel that's like my signature color and stuff. So I just stick to that. Likes, I like purple. What will I say I like again? I like chicken. Mm, I like people who genuinely support other people because there can be some people who pose as people who support you, but they actually don't. So I like people who like you can see they are genuinely supportive of what you do. Okay. And for my dislike, that's obviously the opposite of what I just said. People who pretend, like people who pretend, basically, yeah, people who pretend. Just be yourself. Like, why pretend? That's from Nick's matte finish. Actually, I don't do this. I would have already like contoured my face like here. It already looks like I contoured, but I'm still going to do it either ways. So dislikes. I hate fish. I hate fish. And it even took me some time to start eating like shrimps. Cause I don't know, I don't like anything seafood basically, but I hate fish so much. I hate it. Do I live life? Well, life like right now, like if I want to compare last summer to this summer, like life right now is quite different. Cause I feel like now I am more responsible. That word, like I am more what's the word? I am more aware of what is going on in my environment, in my surroundings, and like I just feel like every day like needs to be planned. So now I've started like planning what I want to do for the next day. Like I plan ahead of time, and like I just try to keep myself busy and everything. Yeah, because life is quite different, but life right now, I would say the fact that now I have like adjusted into having like a fitness lifestyle in my life. As I was saying, so having this consistency with my fitness lifestyle, trying to equip it in my life has also changed me a lot because now I feel like when I wasn't like so serious about my fitness life, like I oversleep a lot. Like I just sleep the day out. I'll sleep really, really late, wake up really, really late. But things have really changed now. I think that's what has affected me. Like I wake up really early, definitely check my laptop, researching on things, just checking in on new things and stuff like that. So things have really changed now. Life is around you. Well, to me, life is it's quite chilled. Like how will I say? Um, Personally, I'm that kind of person that I can be alone and I won't be so bothered about anything. If it's just me and my laptop, I'm fine. That kind of thing. Like I don't. Not that I want to be alone. Like I would want to be alone when I want to be alone, but not necessarily like being with people. Like not being with people won't like it won't kill me, it won't make me like sad or anything like that, if you get what I mean. So there's like, to me, there's time to be, you should have like a time for yourself and time with people, that kind of thing. So life isn't that bad after all. What's about your personal life? Well, my personal life, I don't necessarily put my personal life out there a lot. And personal life is a very, very broad question, guys. So if you were to answer this kind of question, how would you even answer it? Because it can mean anything. So I'm just continuing with it. So personal life can actually mean anything. But my personal life is fine. It's okay. I'm really liking the kind of person I'm becoming and stuff. Yeah. And as I grow older, like obviously when you grow older you get wiser and stuff like that. So it really helps though. All I just have to say is personal life is good, it's chilled. What you do. Like I said, I am a fashion YouTuber. I make videos, fashion videos. And before my YouTube, I was really, really into my Instagram account, just posting pictures of my outfits and stuff. And what inspired me to also do this was that I felt like I had a good like fashion sense and stuff like that. So I was like, why not um upload pictures about like the kind of outfits I'm wearing. But first when I first started, I wasn't, what's the word? I wasn't consistent though. I wasn't doing, I was just doing it for fun, like it wasn't a big deal. Just to post pictures. Like, and to be honest, Instagram has really grown. I didn't know it would be this big and stuff. Like I didn't know that like Instagram is a business on its own. And people don't joke with it. Me personally, I do not joke with Instagram. I do not. And that's one like, it's like a social media platform where you can just gain easy and fast exposure. Easy and fast. It makes you creative. The fact that I'm able to gain inspiration from like the way I edit my videos has to complement the kind of video I'm uploading. Like I try to make sure I have the kind of different style whenever I'm editing my videos. So that's why it takes me a lot of time. Like it feels like I post, but I try to post every week, but like it takes me a lot of time. It takes me a lot of time to post videos. If like, to be honest, it doesn't feel like it does, but I can spend a whole day editing a video or 2 days because the videos are very important and these are things people are going to watch definitely. So I have to make sure like they come out really nice, if you get what I'm saying. So the way I do my videos makes me stand out, and the ability to put myself out there and advertise, because if you don't advertise yourself, like if you yourself, if you don't start advertising yourself, then who else will do it for you? That's just a simple question. There'll be nobody to do it for you. So why not advertise yourself? Because you have to create the exposure for yourself, like by yourself. Exactly. You have to, first of all, when you're coming in and everything, you start on your own. And sometimes people wonder like how these people were able to gain so much exposure, and that's because they never give up on themselves and they just keep on, stuff like that. And that will actually motivate you to even do whatever it is you're doing. So I feel, yeah, my ability to appreciate myself and hype myself up and the kind of brand I'm trying to create for myself. You become passionate about your craft. When did I become passionate about my craft? Okay, I would say it's when I moved to Canada, to be honest. Because obviously when I was in Nigeria, I honestly didn't have time. I didn't think this is like seeing myself today. I didn't even think I was going to have a YouTube channel, to be honest. But I think it's when I moved to Canada, and it all also began with the kind of Instagram accounts I was following and stuff like that. Yeah, the kind of accounts I was following on Instagram really had huge impact in the way I saw things, and I was like, wow, these are people, they're actually making it like in what they are doing, whether it's blogging, creating YouTube videos, and I was like, wow, this is something I'm interested in. You have to be interested in whatever it is you want to pursue in life. Like, really, because if you're not interested and you're just doing it because maybe that's like the most popular thing, then you might not get the amount of success you want, or your expectations may be so high and you will actually never reach them. So it's always good to stick to what you like. Like honestly, you just stick to what you like, and everything will go well for you as long as you are consistent. And consistency is really, 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 really important. Do you see yourself 5 to 10 years from now? Honestly, if I tell you I know the answer to that, I'm not so sure. But I do know I want to be like an entrepreneur. I want to have my own business, and preferably a business within like the media field. Yeah, media, and obviously I pray there's a bit of fashion in it as well, and politics. Those three things. I don't know. I feel like I want like those three things and stuff. By God's grace. Advice you were given in regards to your craft. Okay, this advice was from a friend of mine. I have two. So this was from a friend of mine. So this was when I was trying to talk to her and tell her that I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to start my YouTube channel. And to be honest, if I tell you guys I knew why I wasn't ready, I actually didn't know. I just kept on saying I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Like I feel like I just felt like it was no rush, and like I needed some time. Well, I needed time to research and just make sure that I'm prepared for this decision I'm taking. Honestly, I wasn't ready, but like she advised me that I will never be ready and that I should just start. Exactly. I actually plan on starting like early January. Actually, my hand is paining me. I actually plan on starting early January, but I ended up starting like January 20 something. And funny enough, this YouTube thing, I've been researching it since. I think like 2016, I was already researching how to do things. Because I wanted to prepare myself for what was to come. Because I knew like, nah, I've been disturbing myself about this thing. But I actually want to go into this YouTube thing. Yeah, this is something I'll be interested in. I was like, well, okay, let me go into it. And also to myself, I said to myself, because there are so many people in this field, what am I going to do? How will I stand out? Because there are so many people, like from Instagram, you can tell that there are so many people in this field, like in this fashion field. So I was like, how will I stand out? Will people notice me? That kind of thing. Although I already started, like my Instagram was okay at that time, but like I didn't think I would take it this serious. So yeah, the advice was just to start, because if you don't start now, you will never start. So you have to start. What advice can you pass on to someone looking to start up? Like I said, Just start. And but before you also start, like I said, do your research. Take your time, do your research. Come prepared. Like, do not come like, don't say when you get there, that's when you start learning everything. Nah, doesn't work that way. Start learning now. Cause I think that's one thing I did. So you should start learning it now. So if you want to start, just start, but do your research and make sure you ask questions. Like, do not be afraid to ask like other influencers. Yeah, so start now, shall do your research and ask questions from other people experience in whatever you want to do. I got this internet. Um, who do you want to work with? I feel like I was saying human beings, but definitely I want to work with fashion brands. Like I really want to work with Topshop, that one. And yeah, I really want to work with them. Like that's my favorite store in the world, and I really want to work with them. So if we have YouTubers, Vanessa RDNLS YouTube channel, and guys, her videos are so good, very nice. Sherlina, these are mostly people I used to look at Instagram, and I was like, wow, these people are so cool, and like, yeah, they're really making it. Well, for now, mostly brands. I want to really collaborate with brands, but for people, there are so many people I don't even know if I can mention all of them. But I'd like to work with people mostly in the fashion field. What makes me who I am? Like, what makes you who you are? That's the question. Well, I can say that I'm that kind of person that if I set my mind to do something, I try my best to work towards it and make sure I accomplish it. Even if I fail, I when I'm very very passionate about something, or or if I have the drive to do something very very important, I know I'm not that kind of person to easily give up. For example, I already filmed this video before and it got deleted, and low key in my head I was like, should I just flash it? Should I do it tomorrow? That kind of thing. But I was like, nah, let me just do this thing today. I already started, so I was like, okay, let me just do this today. So I'm that kind of person that wouldn't give up so easily, but I won't say I don't have like thoughts of giving up. I do, but like if I know I really need to do this thing, I'll do it immediately. What makes me stand out? Like I said, fashion, like the fashion, like for example, like the YouTube world of fashion, there are so many fashion YouTube channels. There are so many of them. And to be able to stand out, you have to kind of go beyond what a typical fashion channel is supposed to have. And I feel like I not feel I know I try my best to create content that I myself would like to watch. Like if I'm watching a video and I'm seeing like for my own video, if I'm watching it and I'm like, does this make sense? I don't think this should be there, because I also take into consideration what people like as well. But like I'm not saying I don't what's the word? I listen to myself, but it's always good to also have a clear picture so that you know the kind of audience you're trying to share this video with. Because the funny thing is that all these YouTube channels, there are like certain categories like games, fashion, cooking, tutorials. Like they're like we have all these categories, and if you notice, all the channels, like people that are starting YouTube channels or people that have started YouTube channels, they tend to fit into those categories. So when people are like watching this video and they're like, oh, wow, this is so nice, that's so good, it might probably be in another video, but like in another person's channel, but like it's the way they portray, it's the way their own style, exactly, like their own style, and you're like, but this is the same thing that this person is watching there, but when you're watching it here, you enjoy more, that kind of thing. So it's very, what's the word? You have to just make sure like what you're doing is what you like, and this is what you want to. This is what you want to. What's the word? This is what you want to showcase to your audience. Because I take my time to edit these videos, because I try to be creative with everything. Like I don't want it to be basic. Basic is boring. Yeah, so I try my best to do my research, learn, because all these things you have to learn them. So take my time to learn how to edit. If I have questions, I ask friends. Even people I don't even talk to, I can mess. If I know they are skilled in this field or something like that, I talk to them. Yeah, so there's no harm in asking someone for help you look up to. Well, I look up to my parents. Yeah, my mom and dad, very, very hardworking people. And I'm very, very happy that they are so supportive of what I'm doing. That even makes me want to do more, because, and literally, sorry that I stopped and saying because I cut this thing up. And literally, when I hear they watch my videos and telling and them giving me feedback about the videos, like it makes me feel very happy, and I'm like, yes, I'm actually doing a good job in what I'm doing, and I should just continue to be consistent all the time. My future ambition, like I said, in that question that asked me what I see myself doing after 10 years. So owning my own business. But the problem now is which business? Like I don't know what kind of business it's going to be, but I I want to be an entrepreneur and all that. Yeah, just owning my own business. Being independent, yeah. Have you ever worked with Ayo Busari? No, this is actually my first time. Well, I can say that I have worked with them to produce this video. Being the first female, it's a pleasure to work with them. But this is a brow gel to hold my brows, to make them stay in place, basically. How does it feel like working with the Ayo Busari? It feels great, because honestly, I feel what they're doing, trying to create and connect like young talents with like viewers all over the world, is a very good strategy to take, because that way it makes the content creators feel like they have like a purpose in what they are doing, like they are not wasting their time, and there are people out there who appreciate their craft. Yeah, so it will make them feel important and stuff. So getting to work with them has been really amazing. I really like what like, the brand is doing. Very good. And they should be awarded for this. I like when I see good stuff. So I'm not really doing anything on my eyeshadow. I'm just going to set it. Maybe I'll just apply a brown eyeshadow. I don't need to do anything too serious. So Ayo Busari, keep it up. Continue what you're doing. And God bless you for giving so many people like opportunities they thought they wouldn't have. Because it's very important, because people think like they're not important because they're just starting. They're starting off small. Nobody will listen to them. But having all those like maybe Snapchat takeovers, you're able to meet a vast audience who will definitely appreciate you. At least two people would appreciate you, and once it starts from there, you can go big. I'm just going to use this palette, this Trivial's palette thing. I'll just use the brown one for my eyes. Just use this here. I'm sure it's very important. What's to describe yourself? What word would I call? Hardworking, very hardworking, very passionate, and I'd say I'm committed to whatever I put my mind to do. And I'm just going to add a fourth one. I'm very creative. I try my best to stay creative. I'm going to give you my last words yet. Let me just finish my eyeshadow. I'm on a one-man cruise. For my lips, I'm just going to use like lip gloss from Victoria's Secret. The city just trying to get to you. You told me come through anytime you're having. I'll go back in with my the eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to apply this to the under eye. So my last words for you guys is anybody out there trying to start off as a content creator, or if you're a content creator right now, that you shouldn't give up and you should keep pushing hard and aim for the best. Consistency is key, very, very important, and try your best to make sure that there's something in the way you brand yourself that stands out amongst all other brands that are in your niche, be it fashion, games, cooking, or any kind of thing you want to start. Just make sure that you stand out and everything, okay? But before I leave, I have to show you guys how I look my makeup. So 1 second. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I just want to thank Ayo Busari for featuring me on their channel, and as the first female, I am really honored to be in this. So if you guys want to keep up with me or stay updated, do not forget to check out my YouTube channel. If you enjoy my content, do not forget to like, and for my social media platforms like my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Snapchat, you guys would probably find them like on the screen or in the description box. So you could message me and let me know if you're from this channel, and I'll see you guys some other time. Thank you guys. I don't want no rubber band love. Driving through the city.